What if I told you there's a simple way to transform something as basic as rice into a powerhouse for your gut health, blood sugar control, and overall well-being? Imagine a world where your everyday meals work with your body, nourishing it and helping you feel your best. It might sound too good to be true, but it's easier than you think. Today, I'm going to share with you a health hack that's been quietly making waves. It's the 24-hour rice. By simply cooking and cooling your rice, you can unlock amazing health benefits. Benefits that could make a real difference in your life. Stick around, because you're not going to want to miss this. 24-hour rice isn't some fancy product or expensive superfood. It's regular rice that's been cooked, cooled, and stored in the fridge for at least 12 hours. Why do this? Because when you cool cooked rice, something fascinating happens at the molecular level. The starches in the rice undergo a process called retrogradation, transforming into what's known as resistant starch. This change makes a world of difference to your body, particularly your gut and blood sugar levels. Resistant starch is a unique type of carbohydrate that, unlike regular starch, resists digestion in the small intestine. Instead, it travels to the large intestine where it acts more like a fiber. It becomes food for your gut bacteria, helping them thrive, while also reducing the impact of carbohydrates on your blood sugar levels. In short, you get all the satisfaction of eating rice, with a fraction of the negative impact on your glucose levels and a major boost to your digestive health. Now, let's dig into what makes resistant starch so special. Starch is one of the main components of rice, and it comes in two primary forms, amylose and amylopectin. These two starches are structured differently, which affects how they behave when cooked. When you boil rice, the heat causes the starch granules to gelatinize, which makes them easy for your body to digest. But when you cool the rice, these starch molecules reorganize and crystallize into resistant starch. Resistant starch acts differently from typical carbohydrates. Rather than being broken down into sugars in your small intestine, it travels through to your large intestine. There it ferments and feeds the beneficial bacteria in your gut. These bacteria in turn produce short-chain fatty acids, particularly butyrate, which is a crucial component for a healthy digestive system. Butyrate is a superhero for your colon health. It helps reduce inflammation, supports the integrity of your gut lining, and may even lower the risk of certain diseases, like colorectal cancer. By eating foods rich in resistant starch, like 24-hour rice, you can help nourish your gut microbiome, improve digestion, and reduce inflammation in the body. And remember, inflammation is linked to a host of chronic conditions, so anything that reduces it is a step toward better long-term health. One of the standout benefits of resistant starch is how it can improve blood sugar control. When you eat foods high in regular starch, like freshly cooked white rice, your blood sugar spikes because the starch is quickly broken down into glucose. But resistant starch acts differently. Since it isn't digested in the small intestine, it doesn't cause a sudden increase in blood sugar levels. Instead, it helps stabilize blood sugar over time, making it an excellent option for people looking to manage their glucose levels, such as those with diabetes or anyone watching their carbohydrate intake. In fact, studies show that consuming resistant starch can improve insulin sensitivity, which is the body's ability to use insulin effectively to manage blood sugar. By incorporating more resistant starch into your diet, you're helping your body respond better to insulin, which can reduce the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. So, what if I told you that just by letting your rice cool overnight, you could significantly lower its glycemic impact? Sounds like a small change for a big reward, doesn't it? Making 24-hour rice is incredibly simple, and it's a process you can easily incorporate into your routine. Here's what you do. Choose your rice. Opt for a high-starch variety like jasmine or basmati rice. These types are more likely to form resistant starch when cooled. Rinse your rice. Before cooking, rinse the rice under cold water to remove excess starch. This will help prevent it from becoming too sticky. Cook your rice. You can cook the rice using the absorption method, where you use a specific ratio of water to rice, or by boiling it in water and then draining it. Either method works, as long as the rice is cooked through. Let it cool. Once the rice is cooked, allow it to cool at room temperature for about 30 minutes. This cooling process is key to starting the transformation of the starch. Refrigerate. After the rice has cooled, transfer it to an airtight container and store it in the refrigerator for at least 12 hours. Overnight is ideal. This extended cooling time is where the magic of resistant starch formation really happens. Enjoy your 24-hour rice. The next day, you can eat the rice cold or reheat it. The resistant starch will remain intact even after reheating, so feel free to warm it up if you prefer. That's it. A small tweak to your regular rice preparation routine, and you've turned it into a superfood for your gut and blood sugar. Rice isn't the only food that benefits from this cooking and cooling process. You can increase resistant starch in several other foods too, making it easy to incorporate into your meals throughout the week. For example, potatoes. Cooked and cooled potatoes have a significantly higher resistant starch content. So, potato salad isn't just delicious, it's also gut-friendly. Try making a batch of boiled potatoes, cool them in the fridge, and toss them with olive oil, vinegar, and fresh herbs for a tasty and healthy side dish. Pasta. You can enjoy pasta while keeping your blood sugar in check by following the same process. Cook your pasta al dente, let it cool, and then refrigerate it. Cold pasta salads or reheated pasta dishes made with cooled noodles can become a healthier option. Bread. Even bread can increase its resistant starch content when it's toasted or allowed to cool after baking. So that delicious piece of toast could be doing more for your gut health than you might think. By incorporating resistant starch-rich foods like these into your diet, you're not only adding variety, but also making choices that support your digestive health and blood sugar control. Looking to incorporate 24-hour rice into your daily diet? Here are some tasty and simple ways to do it. Rice bowls. Use 24-hour rice as the foundation for a grain bowl. Add grilled chicken, sautéed veggies, avocado, and a drizzle of tahini or hummus. This mix of resistant starch, protein, and healthy fats creates a satisfying and balanced meal. Rice salads. Create a vibrant rice salad by combining 24-hour rice with fresh veggies like cucumbers, tomatoes, bell peppers, and herbs. Add a squeeze of lemon and a drizzle of olive oil for a refreshing, nutrient-packed dish. Stir fries. Use 24-hour rice as a base for stir fries. Reheat the rice and mix in your favorite vegetables, lean proteins like shrimp or tofu, and a flavorful sauce for an easy and healthy dinner. Rice pudding. For a sweet treat, use 24-hour rice to make a healthier version of rice pudding. Combine it with almond milk, a dash of cinnamon, and a drizzle of honey for a satisfying dessert that's rich in resistant starch. These ideas are just the start. With a bit of creativity, you can make 24-hour rice a staple in your meals while enjoying its health benefits. Why focus so much on gut health? The gut is often referred to as the second brain for a good reason. A healthy gut doesn't just improve digestion. It can impact everything from your mood to your immune system. A balanced gut microbiome has been linked to lower levels of anxiety and depression, better mental clarity, and stronger immunity. When your gut is happy, your whole body benefits. By incorporating more resistant starch into your diet through 24-hour rice and other foods, you're helping to cultivate a healthy gut environment. You're feeding the beneficial bacteria that play a crucial role in keeping inflammation low, boosting nutrient absorption, and protecting your overall health. Still not convinced? Let me share a few real-life examples of people who've seen benefits from making this simple switch. Take Cindy, for instance. She's a busy mom of two who struggled with blood sugar spikes after meals. After learning about resistant starch, she started making 24-hour rice in batches on the weekends. Within a few weeks, she noticed her energy levels were more stable, and her post-meal blood sugar levels were more balanced. She says she now feels more in control of her diet, and her gut health has improved too. Then there's Daniel, a fitness enthusiast who's always looking for ways to optimize his diet. He added resistant starch foods like 24-hour rice and cooled potatoes to his meals, and found they helped keep him fuller longer. Not only did this help him avoid unhealthy snacking, but he also noticed improvements in his digestion and recovery after workouts. These stories show that it's possible to make a big impact on your health with small, sustainable changes. Imagine waking up feeling more energetic, with better digestion, balanced blood sugar, and a healthier gut, all from a simple shift in how you prepare your rice. It's easier than you think. By embracing the 24-hour rice method and incorporating other resistant starch-rich foods, you can give your body the support it needs to thrive. So why not give it a try? You won't regret it. What if I told you that this small tweak to your daily meals could lead to big health benefits? I encourage you to try making 24-hour rice today and see how you feel. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Share your experience with 24-hour rice or any other health hacks you've discovered. I'd love to hear how it's working for you. Let's continue building a community focused on wellness, and together we can make healthier choices that benefit our bodies from the inside out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.